The topic of God being an alien is becoming increasingly popular. The more and more that we discover space and even things down here on Earth, it's becoming harder and harder not to ask questions. I love how controversial this topic is, and I figure this will make a great topic to start off this web series. How's it going, everybody? My name is Joey, and welcome to the Conspiracy Corner, where we're going to explore some of the best conspiracy theories and strange events happening every day all around us. The goal isn't to persuade or debunk, but just to make you think. On this week's episode, we're going to talk about God, or aliens, or God alien?
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, but the earth was formless and empty, and God said, "Let there be light," which separated the night and the day. He made the water, the sky, the land that produced vegetation. He made living creatures to walk on the lands, and then, on the seventh day, he took a nap.
Wait, the almighty universe-producing God took a nap? Well, I guess I'd be pretty tired too after making the Earth. But wait, God created the universe? The universe has new stars and planets popping up almost every day. Anyways, we'll come back to that. According to Christianity, an historic event some 2,000 years ago was supposed to save the whole of creation. Basically, God sent his only son to die for our sins. Thanks, man, I appreciate it, bro! But you can't help to ask the question, why just Earth? The Bible doesn't say anything about any other planet. And if the day comes, if it hasn't already, and we find out that we really do coexist with extraterrestrial intelligent beings, then that basically brings 75% of the Christianity to halt. Now hold on. Obviously all of, well, everything had to have come from somewhere. We didn't just come into existence to exist, did we? Well, actually some people do think that, but scientists claim that the universe could be around 13 billion years old and that it took 4 billion years for life to form on Earth. Sometimes I just feel like they're pulling numbers out of there, assuming this is true. Logically, there's no way that we can be the only species. I mean, we found planets with atmospheres right here in our own galaxy. This raises the questions of, what if forms of intelligent life existed before us and have guided us into existence? You see where I'm going with this. Now, the term ancient aliens and ancient astronauts are nothing new, and there are many theories on those topics, and some are pretty crazy and out of this world. See what I did there?
Ooh, you suck!
One of my favorite and all-time convincing theories that God, in the religious form, was possibly an alien is based on evidence that we have in well-known paintings dating back around the time that basically humans were in a more primitive state. We have always looked to a leader to follow, and we still do that to this day, even as more evolved humans. So think about this. You're sitting in your field, you're tending your sheep, and you don't really know life outside of that. Next thing you know, a ship or a vessel or maybe even just another person descends from the skies. You're gonna your robes and probably listen to what he has to say. Now take a look at these images. This one of the Madonna is very popular because it shows something floating in the sky over her left shoulder, and clearly a man is looking up at it. Alien theorists say that it's clearly a UFO. Many who try to debunk this theory say that during this time period, the painters would paint angels in the sky watching from above during the important religious events. But in most representations of angels, they take the forms of humans with wings or something like that, and I mean, this doesn't really look like that. Maybe in the 14th century the artists believed that this is how angels looked, I don't know. I mean, I did see a dog one time that kinda did look like an alien, so who knows. Well, that's going to be it for this week's episode. I hope I left you with some new questions and things to think about. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, every week I'm going to ask a question at the end of the episode. The commenter with the most likes and funniest comment will get featured in next week's episode. So for this week, we're going to go with an old classic. WWJD. What would Jesus drive? Put your answers in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and smack the bell to be notified when the next episode is up. Until next week.